Hey guys, Like here. Today a quick video to show you how to replace the alternator in a Toyota Camry. We're working on a 2012, but idea will work for most models and most cars in general. This is obviously a 4-cylinder engine. We replaced the battery thinking that was the issue. It's not. I'm going to do a separate video to show you how to test your battery and how to test the alternator to know that it's bad. So even after replacing the battery, we had the little light up on the dashboard for the battery, which is one of the signs that the alternator might be bad after putting a new battery in. But there's another test you can do with a multimeter to basically show you, which I'll show you guys in the next video. So this is the alternator right here. This is what charges up your battery and all that. There's a tensioner here that we're gonna pull to loosen up the belt, and then we'll be able to pop this off here. And then a couple bolts, connectors here. Should be easy. So the first thing you want to do is pull the tensioner downwards to you. That's gonna loosen up the belt. So 14mm socket, that top bolt right there, and you just pull. As you see, belt loosens, and just pop it off right there. You don't have to remove it from the rest of the pulleys, because then it's going to be a pain to get down there to reattach it. But that's it, belt removed. Now we start disconnecting all over here. So this bolt's got to come off to loosen up this whole harness. We're going to pop this boot off here. We got to disconnect this, unclip this one. And then we got 3 bolts, I believe, that are holding the alternator to the engine body. But before we do any of that, we gotta disconnect the battery. So positive, negative, disconnect your negative terminal, get it out of the way. 10mm wrench here, and then we can work on it.
Wow, those are nice. Those are nice. Look at those.
Quick peek of the new alternator. Get it on Amazon online, but don't go to Autozone or automotive shop because you'll double pay. I'll put a port and details below. And just so you guys know, this car has 176,000 miles on it. It's a 2012, and this is just went now, so that's pretty impressive. Alright, so first we got to remove this bracket to get all these out of the way. So here you're gonna need a regular wrench and 10mm. And it's pretty loose to get this off. Okay, don't lose the bolt. You're gonna need it for later. Now we're gonna move over here. I will show this. So there's a little button right here on this clip. You just push it down and just pull this out. So. The clip, I'll show from this angle. Yeah, so you push this downwards here, and then this clip will come up here, and then you just pull this off. That's that. And now we have this one over here, also 10mm. So now harness is fully disconnected. That's fine. And now we gotta get these bolts off over here. So one, we'll leave this one down here, and this one over here. And I think that's a 14, but I'll confirm. Actually, easy way to tell, grab your new alternator. So it's 1 and 2. So 1 here, and the bottom one here. That's all that's holding it. So let's get those off. Okay, so it's one. Save your bolts. The new one doesn't come with them. And now should be able to wiggle this out. So it's going upwards. All right, so you guys got to kind of pry this away. It just sits on there, as you see on here. You just got, it's been sitting for a while, so we got to kind of pop it off. Got to pull it off that bracket here, guys. Kind of like it sits on this one. Lift and push. So this was a little wedged. This bolt here, you might take a lot of wiggling, but we got it. I literally put a screwdriver here and just pried it off. So that's out. Should be able to pull this right through here. If needed, you can remove this bracket, but it's unnecessary. One more thing we also disconnected so we don't rip the cable is this adapter here. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Wait, where is it? Huh? Oh. Yeah, we disconnected this one as well, so we don't rip it as it's a thin cable. And then we pushed it to the side. All right, we'll clean this up a little bit and let's pop the new one in. We got the new guy. Let's try this way actually. Nope, this way works better. Go. Bracket lines up nicely. Bottom two. Get our bolts in. Alright, we're not getting that one. Oh, there it is. Alright, once again, let's get a bolt in. Okay, next one. I'm just going to tighten it down, 14 again, and then we can do the connectors. So when you torque these down, torque them to about, I would say 30 foot-pounds max, 30-40 max, but I'm going to put actual torque specs in the description as I don't have them right now. Now, let's reconnect everything else, can get the belt on, and we're almost there. Okay, I'm going to get this bracket back on with the harness. So get the bolt through here, right on top of the alternator. Just screw this on.
Okay.
So for this one, they do give you a washer and a new bolt.
It's the power.
Power. Tighten it, but don't overdo it. Once it gets tight, quarter turn and it's good. We can cover that back up. Let's get this connector on. This one down here. Just pop it right in. Everything connects, that's a good sign. Now we just gotta do the tensioner. Right here. So, gotta get this back on. So remember, 14 millimeter here. I'll move my arm. Oh, this doesn't work. Okay. 14. Pull it to you. That's gonna give us the slack. Just pop this right on. Okay, release. Make sure the cable, your belt is on all the spots. You don't want to start your engine if you don't have it on correctly, because you will destroy your engine. But that's about it, guys. We are all done. So yeah, guys, this is it. Old one is out, new one is in. We are all set. Check out all the related videos for this car, other cars, and lots more. Thanks so much. Keep watching.